Hello Foxglove friends, welcome to today's reading with me Rosalind, and this is Foxglove Coaching Spiritual Guidance. So today we are looking at what is being revealed to you and why. And I'm doing this reading because we've got some planetary action going on. If you're watching this as I've posted it, where we've got a lunar eclipse taking place, and it's a very powerful moon this time round. We've got some really powerful energies going on, so I thought I'd look at what's going on for you. Now there's 4 piles today. You can go straight to the timestamps which are in the description, but I might struggle to pronounce some of these, but let's have a look. We have got pile 1, which is Luarthus the Wild. There we go. We've got pile 2, which is the Dark Lady. We've got pile 3, which is Arval Parrot. We've got pile 4, which is Sylvanius. So just take a few moments, take a few deep breaths, and then you can tune into which card is shouting out to you. It might be more than one. You might be having more than one revelation during this time of understanding or needing to know what's going on. So just go with it and enjoy your reading, Foxglove friends. Hello pile 1, welcome to today's reading. So you have chosen Luarthus the Wild, and you can see that he's on his haunches, ready to go, ready to pounce, ready to leap. This is a card of energy, as probably stated by the wild bit. You know, creativity and ideas are all coming to you now, and there's a lot of energy coming in for you at this moment. And this can be to do with letting go of things that no longer serve you. So not doing the same behaviours that you used to do, not doing the same things, not living in the same way that you used to. Because so it can be kind of showing you that there's some sort of revelation where you're going to go, this just doesn't work for me anymore. I need to change my life. I feel a new, almost like spring coming into your life. I feel invigorated. I feel new ideas. Perhaps you'll start a new training plan for health, or new fitness plan, or you'll decide you want to change your job, or you'll just decide that you want to step out of the cocoon that you've been living in. You know, there's kind of that sort of energy. Or you may have just been living a life normally, but suddenly go, oh, I've got all these ideas about things I want to do, how I want to enjoy life, how I can make life work for me better by applying my energy to things that bring me more joy. So that's what that card's telling you, but I'm going to get some more information. So, what is being revealed? Spirit, please, for pile 1. What is being revealed? So we have got, sun salutation. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. Interestingly, this can be about taking care of your body. And the sun salutation is often, you know, as dawn comes up, as the sun rises, we bless the energy and the light that's being brought into our lives. So I feel like there may be some sort of a wake-up call here. Perhaps you've had a bit of a health issue, or something's happened where there's a wake-up call and you now need to go, right, how am I taking care of my body? Am I looking after my well-being? Am I looking after my mental health and my emotional health and my spiritual health? Am I taking time to cleanse away any negativity and release myself from any lower energies, which we all kind of pick up because people go through sadnesses and anger and upsets and different things, and we engage with lots of different people. So it can be to do with cleansing your energy. Spirit, what else is being revealed? pile 1, please. This is to do with the home. So what is going on with the home? Maybe finances, clarity. Oh, we've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse there. Let me just get you some more cards. What is being revealed to pile 1? Maybe trying to figure out, all tied up in reverse. Interesting. So there may be some financial elements here as well, where you're looking at how you're living, whether it's about where you live, or how you're spending your money, or how maybe you've been, yeah, there's some financial elements here, or candle dressing, sharp as nails, engraving my will, intentions spoken, declare what will be. Okay, so let's have a little, this is very interesting, very, very busy energy. I love the Ace of Swords because it's going, look, I have found Excalibur and now I understand everything. We've got the silver birch trees, the saplings here, which, you know, silver birch is all about new beginnings. They release something into the ground that allows other things to grow around it. They're kind of the start of a woodland. So when you get silver birch growing somewhere, they enable all the other trees to grow. They're all about new beginnings. We've got the snowdrops here, which again is like when the first signs of spring are coming through, new life, new energy, new enthusiasm for life. And it's interesting that we've got financial aspects around this, and that all tied up is in reverse. So you're being released. You're recognizing that you need to release yourself from something and greet the world as a new dawn. Today is a new day where you can make anything happen, pile 1. And I think this is part of what's being revealed to you. You have the clarity and the power to make changes because the energy is about to support you in that. Very exciting times, a lovely feeling, Foxglove friend. So the 7 of Pentacles in reverse can be very much about the fact that you've got dissatisfaction in your job, or that a project you've been applying your time to is, it's like it's taking more energy than it's giving back. And that's why you're kind of considering your finances. The Pentacles look is almost like looking at, checking out online a bank account and going, I don't know if I quite like the way this is looking. But what's happening is the energy is supporting you to make shifts and changes right now. So let's have a look at why. Why is this happening for pile 1? So it does look like it's very much about either where you live, a job, or a project that you're applying yourself to that isn't giving you the rewards that you want. You've maybe felt exhausted because you've applied so much time and effort to it. You've maybe felt trapped in a circumstance because you haven't known how to get out. And what is being revealed to you is that there are other solutions. There are other avenues that you can go down, and the energy will come about you to support you doing that, and spirit will support you doing that. But it's important that you focus on what are your intentions. What do you want out of work or the project or life? How do you want your life to look? And set those intentions. I'm going to read you before we carry on, I want to read you the candle one as what's just come up into my mind. So you can do like, it says you are guided to clear out any outdated beliefs about yourself, which is what this first card was about. Not doing the same thing over and over again, changing the dynamics of things, evaluating the truth of your wants and desires. When you do this work, you'll find things naturally fall into place, and that what you are meant to have will glide into your life. Manifestations will happen with greater ease and doubt will be diminished. This card, in its most positive expression, guides you to dream big, Pile 1. Remove the concept of impossible from your mind and entertain all of your wildest dreams. We've got the wild twice. You may be surprised by how quickly things can come together when you ask and believe. So there is a candle, clarity candle spell, but you got clarity coming in already for you. It says 1 white candle, a toothpick or something to make small holes in the wax, 3 drops of peppermint oil, a pinch of dried rosemary and 1 bay leaf crushed. Place the unlit candle in front of you, place your hands over it and set your intentions for clarity. Poke 3 holes around the candle wick, then add 1 drop of peppermint essential oil to each hole. Sprinkle the rosemary and bay leaf around the wick, then repeat your intention while lighting the candle. You can snuff out the candle and relight it whenever you like. Now, part of candle magic, if you like, is it's called, is quite, I'm just going to say this briefly, Pile 1. It's quite a useful thing because we make all sorts of wishes with candles. So, you know, like we have candles on a birthday cake and we blow them out, we make a wish. And it's all about the light, you know, that flame of potential, the flame of possibility, the sun, the fire of the sun makes things grow and gives things energy. And it does all sorts of things, you know, it disinfects washing if you put it on the line. It feeds your body by giving you vitamin D, all sorts of things like that. So that might be something you want to do. So why is this happening for you, Foxglove friend? Oh, a phoenix rising from the ashes. I couldn't have said it better myself. It is time for you to rise, Pile 1. Time for you to show all your beautiful colours and glory. See how that phoenix is full of different colours and vibrancy, and it's kind of like a phoenix, you know, it's when it's got to its lowest ebb where its energy has run out, it sort of dies away into the ashes, and then the fire again lights up within it. So that life force, which is represented by the sun, it kind of reignites within it, and it's time for your creative fire to reignite, Foxglove friends, so that you can start to soar and to show yourself for all that you are and to really enjoy this life. I'm going to do another one, Foxglove. Spirit, please, can we understand why this is happening for Pile 1? Embrace the great transformation, metal snake. Wow, look at that. I want to say that you're very much being supported by spirit here, because that lady is floating around like you might imagine spirit would. But also it's tight. Well, again, we've got the lotus flowers here. Now the lotus flowers are a recognition of something that grows through strength and shows true beauty when it blooms, and yet it has had to trudge through the mud to get to the surface, to show itself and shine its, you know, its full glory. So you may have been going through some difficult times, things might not have been that easy for you, but that's been part of the transformation. So always try to be thankful for the experiences that you've had, because they're leading you in the right direction to develop your wisdom, to have more in life, to progress and grow at a soul level. Let me get you some more other cards. What do I want? One of these. Why else is this happening? I mean, this is all pretty clear, Foxglove friends. It's very, very nice, clear information that, look, wildflowers, when you allow yourself to imagine wildly, we've got those wild 3 times now, worlds of worlds are created. So you just need to let yourself flow and tune into the true essence of who you are so that you can really think about what you want in life and be brave enough to go for it. Have the confidence, Foxglove friends, to take that path, to take the challenge, to have more, to be more, because the time is now. You are this. You can't fight this. You can't fight a phoenix rising from the ashes, and the energy is going to support that. So this recognition and the revealing of the fact that it's more like a revelation really than a reveal. Like maybe the fact is that you're going to have a path revealed to you that you go, yes, I can go on that path, an opportunity presenting itself to you. Or maybe it's just the recognition that you can't live in the way that you've been living anymore because it just doesn't suit your soul. You can squash yourself into trying to be a certain way because you think you've got to and you don't see any other way out. But then all of a sudden, when you get that clarity, you go, no, I'm going to spring into action and I'm going to make these changes. It's like the energy of spring coming into your life. I'm going to pick this one for you, which I'll read in a minute. And then let's go on to another one. I want that one. How beautiful that is. So let's see what these say. So we've got a blessing of acceptance. Every part of you is equally worthy of love. Accept yourself as you are, and this will be a blessing unto yourself and others. If you wish to see the truth of the matter, hold no preference either for or against a particular outcome. Just be the love that you truly are. Now that's interesting because we're talking about what's being revealed, and then this is talking about seeing the truth of the matter. So it's important not to be too attached to what you think the outcome should be. Go with the flow, Foxglove friend, and allow it to present itself to you, and allow yourself to gain more clarity as we go over the next few days or weeks, and be in a good state. So try not to feel resentful or frustrated or jealous of anything anybody else is doing. Keep bringing yourself back to center in a loving state and allow yourself to be guided by the energies of the universe and spirit for what is coming through for you. So that it's almost like a portal, that is. Look, this is like the trees are like a doorway. So it will be presented to you, Foxglove friend. You will understand which way to go with this. And then the other card we've got is a blessed new beginning. A series of serendipitous events guide you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning moving through time. Well, they couldn't tie in any more better than if I went through the cards and tried to pick them myself. That's absolutely brilliant. So a new beginning is coming for you, and it's serendipitous, so it's going to happen at the right time in the right way. So just allow yourself to go with the flow of life, Foxglove friends. And I like this one because it's very much like cherry blossom and the sun is there again. What a wonderful reading, Foxglove friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, please do click on like and subscribe because I'd love to see you again. If you want to share any comments about what's going on, please also feel free to do that. And I wish you all the luck and fun and enjoyment as this shifts and changes for you. And remember to allow yourself to shine. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, Foxglove friends. Welcome to Pile 2's reading today. Now, given that we're looking at what's being revealed and why, this is very interesting because this can be to do with secrets. So you've picked the card of the Dark Lady, which is very mystical, and she is all to do with the dark side of the moon, which is interesting because we've got a lunar eclipse taking place. And part of this, it's got a few different meanings, this card, but it can be to do with that point where we need to take a retreat, where we need to kind of step away and into the stillness of ourselves so that we can tune into the intuition or the stillness within us, so that we can start to build more energy. It can come through forms of grief or ecstasy, where we kind of find a special place of being that's a bit unusual, a certain energy that we go into where we start to really go into the depths and deepness of ourselves. And it can be that incubation period right before a rebirth. So it can be to do with fortune telling and mysticism, and all sorts of things like that. So that is, let's have a look what else is coming up for you, Foxglove friend. So what is being revealed? It could possibly be that certain secrets are being revealed, but I feel like it's more to do with you as an individual, what you're learning about yourself. If you're on a journey of spiritual exploration, you may find that you're working closer with spirit, or that you have a step up of being able to receive more intuitively or understand more, or you may see things with other people more intuitively, so know things that that's possibly what's being revealed as well, that you've got an inner knowing about people around you or about a certain situation. Ace of Cups, so this is to do with new love. Interesting. And the Lord, what is being revealed? The Sun in reverse. Let me get some other cards as well. What's some of these? What is being revealed? To pile 2, please. So, door to personal healing and happiness. Hostilities, interesting. So I feel like it's hard not to get away from the fact that this may be to do with a relationship, to do with a romantic relationship, I feel, and possibly the conflicting energies of masculine and feminine, no matter, whether it's a same-sex relationship or what it is. There's always those elements of masculine and femininity within each of us individually, but also within the relationships, and there can be some unhappiness, and we've got hostilities here, so they're starting to reveal different. When we go into a relationship, and it can happen at any point in a relationship really, sometimes we can hit a point where things are conflicting. The traditional elements of the Lord, which are a bit more structured, logical, grounded, and maybe controlled, can push against the feminine energy of the Dark Lady, in which that's very much going with the flow, using your intuition, living from the heart space, allowing yourself to feel the depths of emotion, whereas the Lord is more of a structure than emotional. It's more logical, if you like. The Sun in reverse can be showing you that success within this relationship is delayed a little bit. So maybe the happiness of the Sun is being delayed a little bit. Like I said, with the Dark Lady, sometimes that can be going into grief around a relationship as well. If there's, well, we've got the hostilities showing. Sometimes the Sun in reverse can actually refer to the fact that we're being overly focused on how we look, too obsessed with ourselves. And I think in relationships you can become overprotective of who you are and of trying to go, well, there can be issues with arrogance sometimes, but you can become overprotective of yourself and kind of go, well, I'm good, I'm this, I'm that, I look good, I know I'm a good catch, you know. That's just take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because I think that's got a few meanings. Sorry folks, had to pause briefly because Luna barked. Yeah, we've got a lot of conflicting energies here. But what is being revealed as part of these hostilities and as part of these maybe stepping into a bit of an ego element for some people is what genuinely brings happiness to you, and maybe certain elements of healing around this relationship or around yourself or around the other person that needs to take place. Let me just see what else is being revealed to you, Foxglove friend. Before we started this video, I had to wait for a minute because my little dog Luna had something going on where she was struggling to breathe properly, which was weird. And I think when we go into a state, she wasn't in a state of panic, but it's just making me think that, like, can't catch your breath, because if you are in love and things are going wrong, sometimes, you know, if arguments are cropping up, it can be very distressing, especially if you've got any attachment issues or fear of abandonment, you know, that sort of stuff. Like I say, I'm just putting this out there for if it resonates, leave it behind if it doesn't. And it can really affect our breathing. We can kind of take shallow breaths. So I would advise you just to take some nice deep breaths to get back into your heart space, to get back into the recognition of love and compassion and things like that. But we'll have a look at what else comes up. Amethyst, go where your spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated, which is interesting because I've just mentioned about the breath. And this is the one. I'm going to read this one to you because I don't know it that well. And I want to make sure you get everything you need. Interestingly, again, intuition, spiritual connection, stress relief. So we've got a lot of spiritual energy going on here. So maybe you are a very spiritual person, or the person that is involved with this reading is very spiritual. It might be to do with the balance of within yourself, getting the balance of structure and understanding of the deeper elements of who you are and feeling internal conflicts around that. You may be experiencing a very emotional or stressful time when you receive the amethyst card. Perhaps a situation has gotten out of hand and you aren't sure how you're going to resolve the matter. Amethyst is considered to be both a stone of spiritual connection and helpful in seeking sobriety, which suggests the answer to your question is likely a balance, I've just said that, between spiritual and practical means. So this is the practical element of the Lord, the spiritual element of the Dark Lady. Taking time to clear your mind in a meditative practice could help in seeking a solution to your problem, or could provide inspiration for your next steps. However, it is still up to you to put the guidance you have received into practice. Connecting with cosmic intelligence has no useful power if you are unwilling or unmotivated to act upon this gift of wisdom. Trust that your intuition is correct and will guide you to the right outcome. Additionally, this card encourages you to find productive ways to manage stress and warns of the destructive habit of playing the victim. Perhaps you feel powerless against your impulses, but giving in to temptation is likely to lead to further heartache. while it may not be easy, there is a way out of your circumstances, because deep down you know what to do, even if you don't want to do it. So what is being revealed, as I kind of said a bit earlier, intuitively you know what to do. Now you might be going, but I don't. I think if you take the time to just take deep breaths, calm your body, calm your mind, ask Spirit, what is going on here and what do I need to do? You can even go to bed on it and ask Spirit before you go to sleep, please can you give me guidance and clarity when I wake up in the morning? And a lot of the times they'll give you information as you sleep, and when you get up the next day, it might not come to you immediately, but as you're going through your morning, you may suddenly have a revelation of understanding, either of the other person or of what's going on with you. And this is part of this is looking at what makes you happy, what needs to be healed. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at why is this happening for pile 2, please. Why is this happening for pile 2? Okay, so this is to bring success and victory. The 6 of Wands is about being seen and about being recognised and appreciated and celebrated. It could be to do with a birthday coming up for some of you, or a celebration that's coming up, but let's have a look. Let me get a few more. Why is this happening for pile 2, please, Spirit? Why is this happening for pile 2? Being in the flow. So we've got the water pig, Chinese element, being in the flow. Interesting. Let me get some more. Why is this happening for pile 2, please, Spirit? I love that we've got the moon and the darkness, and kind of the water is quite still there. Garden bed. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide the space for reflection. It is really important as part of this that you have space to reflect. There's a lot of that going on here. It's pushing you to reflect on what you need to understand. I want another one. Why is this happening for pile 2, please? Why is this happening for pile 2? Walking away. Interesting. So it may be time to just give yourself some space, whether you step away from the person for an hour so that you can just, get some perspective and get out of their energy so you can be in your own energy to come back to yourself. Because sometimes when we're in a relationship, if this is relationship related, well, I'm pretty sure it is, I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm just trying to keep it open for anybody who might be picking up something different from what I'm saying. There's an element sometimes where we just need a bit of space, because our energies, when we're in a close relationship, especially if it's intimate, can get so crossed over because you're swapping energy all the time by communicating, by physical interaction, by the intimate stuff. You're exchanging energy, and you can start to lose yourself in that sometimes, because you take on a lot of their energy, and you just start to lose yourself. So I think part of this is to try and allow yourself to have a bit of space and time to come back to center, to find more of who you are, so that you can get a little bit grounded and set into your intuition. For some of this, it may be about, walking away from the relationship if that is what feels right to you. This is very much about going with your intuition. I'm just going to read the water pig one to you. So this is a card of movement and change. Go with the flow instead of resisting the inevitable. You have within you the abilities to move through change with ease once you get past your own barriers. The more aware you are of the obstacles facing you, the easier and quicker the process. Your dreams are closer than you think when the water pig appears. The only obstacle standing in your way are your own fears. It's time to bring them into consciousness so you can see your vision clearly and listen to the quiet voice of wisdom, like your intuition, without getting drowned by the voice of your inner critic, which is in your mind. You will only have to take a small step out of your comfort zone to realise that your fears are not what have been keeping you constrained. Take that step forward. Great change can happen in an instant once you get into the flow. It's interesting that you've got the Six of Wands card here, because so these hostilities, arguments, disagreements, difficulties within this relationship are here to serve a purpose to you. And part of that purpose is to start to work with your intuition, to know when you need time out to reflect and rest and recuperate and do something maybe that is creative. Gardening, there's nothing as good as gardening for grounding you and getting you a bit more centered and to allow your brain to process things if you're somebody who needs to be doing rather than sitting in stillness. But the Six of Wands is usually about when somebody celebrates you. It's not normally a wedding, I don't think. Let me just double check. But it's usually like if you've had a promotion or you've been put out there on social media and you've had a great response and reaction. Yeah, victory, success, fame, that's what I was thinking of, leadership. It's usually to do with success obtained through your own efforts. This may be public recognition or even fame. You could be a skilled leader, or you could just be getting praise or rewards. So there's something here where you need to step away from this situation a little bit so that you can stand in your own light to be seen. It can also be interpreted as achieving a successful atmosphere of cooperation and harmony within a family where you will work towards a shared vision. It can also signify successful legal or property transactions or promotion at work, you see. So it's all that sort of stuff. So take what resonates, because I'm sure there's something in there that will be meaningful for you. But this walking away bit is interesting because that can be to different levels, whether it's walking away from the relationship altogether or whether it's just allowing yourself to take time out so that you can get your head straight and your heart straight. Let's get you some final advice cards, pal, too. But this is happening for you. What's being revealed in the difficulties that you're having in this relationship are happening for you so that you can trust your intuition more and so that you can start to play the main character in your life without living in somebody else's shadow. I'm going to go with this one. And we'll see what that says in a minute. And then I've not left a space for the other one. Oh, and then we're going to have this one. So I want to put that over the hostilities bit because I think it should go there. The first one, the blessing of patience. A blessing comes disguised as a setback or delay. And this said it could be a delay. This card is confirmation that you're on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal. All is accomplished in perfect time. So I think don't panic too much. Don't make any rash decisions, Foxglove friend. just allow yourself to have this time out to go with the flow. And then we've got this card, a blessing from the beloved. Love unfolds your wings and you fly high above the earth into the realm of heaven. Blessed by the light of her beautiful soul, you enter the emerald heart of the Divine Mother, which is full of eternal blessings. The world is your playground waiting to be explored, beloved. So this is showing that as an individual human being, you are loved, you are unique, you are entitled to be here, to find joy, to have love, to have as much as anybody else. So just remember that and make choices that fill your heart with joy, as well as, you know, let's put that way so you can see the picture. You may be needing to fight a little bit for what is right for you as well, Foxglove friend. Perhaps that's part of what the hostilities are coming down to, but that's okay. Just take time out to get yourself centered and to find your way back to center and to wholeness, you know, in your heart space, so that you can assess this from a more compassionate and balanced point of view to yourself and to the other person, and ensure that you are listening to your intuition and not the fear or panic of your mind. If you need any help, you can always contact me via my website, which is www.foxglovecoaching.com. If you liked this reading, please do click on like and subscribe so that I can see you again, and I wish you all the luck in the world, Pile 2. Thank you for watching. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to today's reading. So you have chosen Arvel Parrot. And this is all about communication. So you may see that this being is pointing to a light in their throat. They're pointing to their throat chakra. So something is going on here where what is being revealed is through communication. Now that just doesn't, it may be for some of you what somebody says, but it's also potentially how somebody is acting. You need to watch out for body language. So quite often, like I've got experiences where we'll all be having a nice conversation with a group of people, and then I'll catch out of my eye certain eye movements, you know, if somebody's rolling their eyes or making certain body movements or facial expressions about something that's going on. You can pick up a lot without even having the words spoken to you, but this is also about picking up, maybe you get a text message or maybe you'll get an email or something, but there's going to be some sort of communication. So listen carefully to what people say, because quite often people will either tell you their truth when talking about other scenarios. So they might tell you a story about what's going on and it's actually very reflective of who they are, and they might tell you the truth about their behaviours within that story. I've had that happen lots and lots of times, and you go, at a later date, you go, wow, they told me a story about when they were doing that, but I didn't quite realise the impact that would have when it happened to me. Yeah, so, and also just listen very carefully. People will often speak their truth, even sometimes in jest. So let's have a look at more detail about what is being revealed to you, my Foxglove friend. Spirit, what is being revealed to pile 3, please? What is being revealed to pile 3? Oops. Oh, interesting. Things that may be being said behind your back. Things that people are doing or saying. There's like confrontation. Let me get some more information around this. Queen of Cups in reverse. What is being revealed to pile 3, please? spirit is being revealed to pile 3. Daughter value in reverse. So, this is very interesting. Forged in fire, your strength was crafted through adversity, a mastery only you behold. I want one more for you. What do I want? One of these. Deceit in reverse. We've got, it's pretty clear, somebody's not being very nice. Either somebody's being dishonest or lying to you or saying things behind you that aren't very nice, behind your back, or they're not recognising your value. And I feel that you're going to be aware of this, and it's going to be tricky, and you're going to have strength. And through the revelation of this situation, forged in fire, your strength was crafted through adversity, and mastery only you behold. You've had to be quite strong through this, and maybe be emotionally mature when others haven't, is what I want to say, Foxglove friend. So this might be relating to a person who you specifically struggle to engage with, maybe somebody who needs healing and tries to be positive, but actually it comes across as negative and harsh and reactive, and or perhaps you're recognizing that you need healing, because even though you try to be a decent person, the angers or the issues that are deep down keep cropping up to the surface and creating a feeling like you're not of value, or this is very challenging. There's some challenging things being revealed through what has been communicated. So perhaps you've started to recognise when people aren't telling the truth. Perhaps you're starting to, sometimes when we develop as individuals, it's really hard not to see and hear the truth of what somebody's saying. And once we hear and see that truth, it can be hard to turn it around. The card in reverse, this deceit, where it's saying, deceit in reversed, is about the fact that those deceptions are coming to an end because you are seeing them, you are hearing them, you are recognising them. The negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, so you can take advantage of that, and you can start to recognise your own value so that you don't have to. And this is a positive card in a way that shows the challenges that we go through, gives us strength, gives us empowerment, it gives us sort of clarity to make decisions about what's right for us. So if you're the sort of person who's done lots for other people, or you've tried to be kind, or you've been compassionate, or maybe you've just been getting on with life and then suddenly realised that it's been conflicting to try and stick with your values, what's important to you, but also to recognise that you are equally of importance, and you don't have to keep bending over backwards to serve other people when they're not being their truest or honest selves. And it can be a bit of a shock sometimes when maybe you've had an open discussion or argument with someone who has been gaslighting you. I mean, this could be a female, it could be like your mother or someone who's never been quite as honest with you as they should be, or just take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. But you may have actually called them out on their deceit, or what the things that they aren't doing, aren't being honest and true about, because you've recognised that you're being undervalued in this situation. I want the detail of daughter value in reverse, just to make sure I get absolutely everything out of this, so that it's... So I'm just going to read this bit to you. This card in reverse signals a partial, or perhaps even potentially complete, closing of the door. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however. This card reversed reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts, and let your intuition guide you to the next doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. I think what's been going on, maybe you've given a lot of time to this individual who's been difficult, and maybe you've gone, because they haven't been honest with you, maybe you've kind of recognising that you need to take a different direction. Let me get one more card for you. What is being revealed to pile 3, please, Spirit? What is being revealed to pile 3? Rot and decay. It festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. So I think the thing is that you've maybe tried to keep being part of this dynamic and this scenario, and it's possibly been chipping away at you, at your self-esteem, at your self-confidence, at your ability to trust in what you perceive to be real, especially if somebody has been gaslighting you or trying to, deceive you, and you've maybe gone, right, or you may be about to go, this is the point where, oh, it's not okay, I'm just going to turn away from that, because why should I be giving my time to things that aren't serving my highest purpose or in alignment with my own personal values about what's right and wrong in life? This can be to do with about clearing away and clearing out things that just aren't bringing you happiness. So let's have a look why this is going on for you, Foxglove friend. Spirit, why is this going on for pile 3? Ah, what a beautiful card. The sweetness, well, this is the water rabbit. The sweetness of quiet love. And we've got all irises in the background there. And this little bunny here is in a huge lotus flower. And we've got the feather there. I didn't see that. So we've got spirit supporting this, so that you can be in a beautiful, happy state. And a lotus flower grows through the mud. It makes its way through dark and difficult times to reach the surface and the light, so that it can blossom and bloom and be recognised in all its beautiful glory. And that's what's happening for you, Foxglove friend. You're meant to be recognised and living a life of sweetness. Things are... You don't need to have unkindness or negativity, or you matter just as much as anybody else. So you can live in this beautiful energy of love. Genuine love, genuineness, where you don't have to have deceit or difficulties or people not appreciating you in the right way. You can enjoy that energy of love at all times, because you can step away from what erodes the beauty of you, is what I want to say, Foxglove friends. Let's have another look. Why is this happening for pile 3, please? Ooh. Fruit wine. This is a celebratory, I cannot say it, invitation to the possibilities gifted when you reach beyond yourself. So this is kind of showing, spend time with others, enjoy life, have a nice time. You know, there's a big jug of fruity punch there to share with other people, and the bird is on the window and the sun is shining and they're in a beautiful place. There's baskets of flowers. There's busyness and creativity and abundance, and it's all to do with spending time with other people in positive ways. So this is happening to release you to a certain degree, Foxglove friends. I'm going to get another one. Why is this happening for pile 3, please? Oh, well, that one came flying out. I've got the 3 of Pentacles in reversed. In reverse, even. Interestingly, this shows to make sure that you spend real focused time on what you're trying to achieve work-wise or a project, applying your time to something else that you've maybe not allowed yourself to give time to in the past. It can also be about recognizing if something is hidden that's undermining your efforts to maybe, this tends to be work related, but for some of you, I want to say to create the life that you want. The right way up, it's about putting your skills into action, practicing your skills, being truly focused and having the energy to do that, while other people stand on the side. So you're not putting them first, you're putting what you're doing first. Even the little cat look isn't deterring them. So I think this is to help relieve where you haven't been able to do that, where you haven't been able to apply your time to your life or to building something that you want to build, or even to your work, because you've been focused on what's going on with this other person or people in your life. Let's get Spirit. Let's have some advice card, please. Advice cards for pile 3. That one's flying out. We've got this one. In fact, I'm going to put that there first, and we'll get another one. Everything's flying out now. I think life may start to shift and change for you without you even trying, once you've had this revelation. And we've got this beautiful, what looks to me like a cherry blossom card. So I'm going to put those there, and I'm going to read what is on the back of these. So this is, it looks to me like this one's all about connections and being able to find the right tribe for you as well, Foxglove friend. Blessing from the Divine Mother. A previously closed door now opens. And that's interesting, because this is about a door that's been closed to you. In reverse, it can be that there's, you've been held back in certain ways. And it's interesting that it's from the Divine Mother as well. So if for some of you this is relating to a mother situation, there's kind of, you can seek that motherly energy in a divine way as well, to help that heal and nurture and nourish you. This is a blessed and fortunate time for you, but be mindful, humble and grounded. Feel your connection to the earth, feel her energy and love in your heart, and know that you are eternally blessed by the Divine Mother. So stay grounded as you go through the changes, and stay compassionate and heart-centered. And then let's just have a little look at this one. A blessed new beginning. A series of serendipitous events guides you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning moving through time. So don't cling to anything through resentment or anger. Feel free to kind of draw a line under things that have happened and look forward with an open heart to all the beauty that can come into your world now and step towards you as you've shifted and changed the dynamics in your life, Foxglove friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this, please do click on like and subscribe, because I'd love to see you again. And I wish you well, and I hope you enjoy your beautiful life that is now coming into play. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pal 4. Now, you have chosen Sylvanus, and what is absolutely wonderful is that with each of these cards, something has come up that's relevant to truth revealing. So, in this card, you may see at the top there is a mask, and Sylvanus is, let me just have a look. He holds the mask of truth. That's it. So he holds the mask of truth. And the thing is, you're meant to put the mask on to hide yourself so that you can look inwards, and then you take it off to reveal the truth. So this card is about looking inwards to understand and recognise the conditioning that you've had, or the misleading beliefs or misdirected beliefs that you have about yourself. This is very much about understanding your own truths about what matters to you. But it is a very exciting time, because for you to understand yourself more will allow you to have better connections in relationships, to be able to find the people that are right for you in life, and to recognise that you have more to give and more to enjoy than you have been giving yourself credit for. It's about understanding what your potential is, if you're willing to take it up, and all that you can be, and all that all that potential that's within you. So let's put that over there, and let's get a bit more information about that. So, Spirit, what is being revealed? Oh, well, everything. Because every other card's just, so many cards just dropped. What is being revealed to pile 4, please? What is being revealed? Oh, the 10 of Cups in reverse. So maybe there's some understanding about how you want family to look like, or what you haven't got with regards to connections and relationships and emotional happiness that you'd actually like. What is being revealed to pile 4, please? Princess of Cups in reverse. Interesting, because these are both about emotions and heart and love and connections. 6 of Wands, which is about recognition and can be to do with fame and promotion, and perhaps you do really, really well at work but not so well at connections with people. Sornunos, which is to do with allowing yourself to the right way up. Sornunos is to do with allowing yourself to enjoy the pleasures of life without worrying about responsibilities. So I'd say in reverse, you're not allowing yourself to live without responsibilities. You may be... Sorry, I had to pause it for a minute because somebody slammed a door outside and Luna barked. So you may be doing really well in a work or project environment, but that involves a lot of control and focus and head, logical kind of stuff. But you're not allowing yourself to enjoy the pleasures of being with people, the pleasures of love, the pleasures of physical or intimate in engagements, and you may be feeling at lack because of this, because we've got a blossoming abundance here in reverse. I'm just going to get one more card for you about what is being revealed to pile 4, please. Yeah, okay, this is to do with spending time with other people and celebrating life with others. So it's very clear that what is being revealed to you is that there's a need or a desire for wanting to connect with others, whether it's romantically, on a friendship kind of basis, whether it's to do with family, all those sorts of things where we connect with other people and it brings that joy into our lives, and you've got a lack of that sort of energy in your life, even though you've been successful and people see you as a successful person in life. But that's maybe because you've had to apply quite a bit of control and logic and sacrifice relationships and things to be as successful as you are. And you're now looking within yourself to go, where am I at? For some of you, it might be that you've got to a certain point in life and you've gone, how have I ended up alone? without mincing my words, how have I ended up being alone without many people around me? Everybody's gone off and had families and created marriages and or romantic relationships, and I seem to be doing really well in life, but I'm actually feeling a bit isolated and like I haven't got connections that I wanted to have. I don't know how this has happened, because sometimes we go, I'm a good person, I'm a nice person, how has this happened? And we will have a look at why this is happening for you right now, Foxglove friend. The Princess of Cups in reverse can show that sometimes frogs that like when you kiss a frog, it turns into a prince. Sometimes you've kissed a frog and it's a frog. You've just not been lucky in romantic love, maybe. But there's an element where your intuition might be trying to communicate with you, but you might not have been heeding its advice, avoiding feelings of vulnerability. And then this one here could be if for some of you, if you've got children who are about to leave home or have left home, or there's been issues with relationships within the home. It's all to do with the fact that things haven't worked out relationship-wise the way that you wanted them to. And you've maybe closed off a little bit even from engaging in romantic relationships or in relationships with others, because it's sort of made you feel vulnerable and like it's too hard to get these things right, because maybe you've been hurt quite a bit in the past if you have tried to have romantic relationships and these princes or princesses have turned into frogs. This can be to do for some people with spiritual blindness, using power too much. I just feel like take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. But this is a bit where you've been asleep, whereas now you're suddenly starting to awaken to recognise this isn't quite how you want life to be. And it's a deeper inner understanding and a truth about who you are, a truth about who you are is going to come to the surface and be revealed to you. And this recognition of what you haven't got in life is maybe, and that can be ever so daunting when you suddenly go, oh my goodness, my life isn't as I wanted it to be, this is where I'm at in life. It can be so distressing and it can cause a lot of anxiety as well. So please do make sure that you stay in the present, because anxiety tends to be fear of the future, and you may have a fear of the future, of being alone or of not having the right people around you, or not knowing who your tribe are and wondering where to go and how you're going to fit in and where is your place in the world. Bring yourself back to now. Let's have a look why this is happening for you, and know that you can manifest a different way of being. So if you want more loving relationships in your life, just allow yourself to feel like you are already have those around you, and it'll bring the energy around you. So if you live in the happy energy, like that's the truth already, people will start to magnetize towards you. The right people will start to come towards you. But also sometimes you need to start putting yourself out there, joining groups and clubs, and just without too much expectation too fast. If you kind of have a lot of fear that, oh my goodness, I haven't got the right people in my life that I want in my life, it can drive others away because it can seem a little bit on the desperate side, and that's a fearful response which can be unnerving for people. So just take things one step at a time, Foxglove friends. Earth sheep, return to your centre. So this is part of the why this is happening for you. So maybe as part of this success, whatever that looks like, you've kind of drifted away from the truth of who you are, from the truth that we all need people around us to engage with and live like, we're meant to live in communities and to have community elements around us. So this is about returning to your body. Slow down and allow your senses to return to the present, which is what I've just said about making sure that you're not focusing too far on the future, because it will bring anxiety. Treat the body as your sanctuary. Tune into what it needs. Rest when the body feels tired. Gentle movement to restore energy when it feels lethargic, and sitting in silence to find stillness when the inner voices are getting too loud. Take time out to replenish yourself. Treat yourself to beauty and delights. Engage in rituals that nourish the spirit within. So like I had a bubble bath last night, and I did a hair mask and a face mask and all those sorts of things because I needed a bit of TLC. So, and sometimes this might be helping you to bring the softer elements into your life. If you have been a little bit cut off from the heart space because you've been focusing on how to achieve and how to get certain things in life, bringing the softer elements and treating yourself with more compassion will help you be softer and more engaging with other people as well. Let me get another card. Why is this happening? Why? Why is this happening for you? Why is this truth being revealed? Because so this is almost the same card, but this is the, where you haven't got it. And this is saying that it's available for you. This happy family, whether it's a family or just a loving relationship, but the being with the right people, that is available for you. So this recognition has happened now because it's kind of gone, you need to open your heart space and allow people to come towards you. And it doesn't mean you have to have it now in this very moment. But, as you start to open your heart space, your psyche will start to prepare for that. It's funny because I was going through that at one point, and I kept dreaming then. My dreams would be filled with the right people and who I was connecting with and all those sorts of things. And you may find that your psyche starts to shift and change, and then the world around you will start to shift and change, and new people will start coming in. But this is available to you, Foxglove friends. So don't despair, but don't rush. Make sure that you're treating yourself nicely, and that there may be a recognition that you've pushed yourself pretty hard. Now it's time to settle with the fact that you've achieved a lot of what you wanted to achieve in life, and engaging with the people side of things is important. Let me get another card. I want to do this one. Why is this happening for you, pile 4? Why is this truth being revealed? Dream realm. I've just talked about dreams. Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. That's interesting, because in the shamanic world, quite often we have to bring parts of our soul back, bring parts of our power back, that we've given to other people over time. And maybe part of what's happened is, as you've gone through difficult relationships, you might have left part of yourself there, feeling like, feeling stuck with the acknowledgement that relationships are difficult, where in actuality, all relationships are different. So just allow yourself to bring those parts of yourself back, those parts of you that believed in love, that believed in romance, that believed in friendship or family. All those sorts of things need to come back to you, back to the reality of now. And you may be having dreams around that kind of represent different. You might be having dreams about things from the past and stuff like that. So just ask Spirit and the angels to help those elements of yourself that you might have lost to come back to you, so that you can find joy and excitement about the potential of how your life can look and how it can be. I'm going to get you 2 advice cards. Spirit, can I have some advice cards for pile 4? I hope I've not said pile 3 in this. Anyway, I apologise if I have, but I'm talking to you, Foxglove friend. So, that's my hair, sorry. I want that one. So we've got this one, which, and I'll have a look what it is in a minute. I'll put it that way. And then, can I have... Ooh. Oh, okay. I felt like I wanted this one, and then I thought, no, I better shuffle, and it's flown out. Wow, that's exciting. So, let's put those there, and let's have a look. You are the blessing. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving, you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. To give is to bless both yourself and others. So what's nice about this is it's telling you, for one thing, that you are enough. All you need to do to create positive relationships is to feed into them with your energy. So give a smile, give a hello, do something for someone, pay attention to someone as they're speaking, listen to them. That is all giving of your time and energy, and it's meaningful, and it creates strong relationships. We undervalue quite a lot we undervalue the element of listening and taking interest in someone and believing in someone and applying a bit of time and care to someone, whether it's a neighbour, whether it's somebody we're dealing with in the shop, whether it's somebody we meet on a bus. Those things I've made friends and met people in all sorts of strange places. I dated somebody who I was sitting next to on a plane once because we were going to work in Germany on a regular basis over a period of time. I've made friends because I've found their lost cat. There's all sorts of ways to meet people and to engage with people. But if you can open your heart and be generous of spirit, then it has a huge impact on other people. And then let's also look at this beautiful card here, if I can pick it up. I like that card a lot. That's lovely. We have got a blessing woven in time. The present circumstances are guiding you to a sacred space inside you, which is perfect because that's what this first card was about. From where you will see things more clearly. Look through the eye of the soul and you will find the answer. This card is a blessing woven in time. The time will soon come. So these things are coming for you, Foxglove friend. It's shown here. You know, it's really clear. It's important to search within yourself and to maybe take some time to meditate and tune into your ancestors, or just tune into the different feelings and emotions that you have within you. And also, I want to say, allow yourself to enjoy, if it's romance you're looking for, allow yourself to enjoy elements of romance that open your heart spirit. So watch like romantic films, or read romantic books, or smile at a stranger who looks quite nice, you know, in the street, as long as it's safe, folks, with friends. But don't worry too much about time, because spirit is telling you that it is coming. It is coming in good time. Just it's by tuning into yourself that you will understand things more clearly. This is a period of time for self-reflection and to understand what it is that you actually want in life, to understand, to tune into those lovely feelings of love and potential, Foxglove friend. So, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the luck in the world. If you did like this reading, please do like and subscribe so that I can see you again. And take care and lots of love to you. Bye-bye.